What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J-Main back checking in with the people, and I wanted to do a quick video talking about difficulty settings in video games. Now, sometimes you'll have a video game not offer a difficulty setting at all, and with that, you might get difficulty that'll scale from beginning to end based on how far you're in the game, what level you are. They'll scale the enemies, they'll scale the puzzles, they'll scale a lot of different aspects, the platforming, they'll scale all that the further you get along in the game, whether it be progression, hours played, distance traveled, stuff like that might factor into the difficulty setting of a game. But 9 times out of 10, you'll have a difficulty setting to pick from the beginning of a game, whether it be easy, normal, hard. Sometimes it's like casual, advanced, hardcore. And sometimes games even offer like a 4th difficulty setting right off the bat. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what difficulty setting do you normally go with if you have that option from the beginning of the game. Let's say your first time playing that game. Me, I tend to lean towards playing a game at the hardest difficulty it offers. Sometimes I might go second to last if it offers like 4 options. And I do that because I like a challenge when I play a game. A lot of times when you play a game on normal, it's not that much of a challenge, and it may get boring. Now, I know you can change the difficulty setting, but I'm the type of person that if I start a game on one difficulty setting, I'm going to want to see it through on that difficulty setting. I don't really like playing a game, and then if I find out it's too easy, I change the setting like a quarter of the way through. I'll probably just end up starting the whole game over and changing the setting. I'll do that. But a lot of the times you don't want to do that because you're already deep enough in the game. You're invested. You don't want to really change up too much. So I just wanted to ask, because I find myself not replaying a lot of games, and it has nothing to do with the actual game. I can love a game, but I don't replay it. I don't replay it, and I think it has to do with my difficulty setting. Like playing a game on the hardest difficulty setting, it tends to expose the game for a lot of its flaws that it has, because at the end of the day, no game is perfect. So a lot of times when you're playing the game on the hardest difficulty setting, it exposes some of the flaws, whether it be in combat, the level design, things like that get exposed because the game is, listen, we gotta be honest. The game it kind of cheats you in certain ways. So when you're playing on a hard difficulty setting, you kind of get annoyed by the end with the gameplay, and you can love it. You can, like me personally, I'll love a game to death. I'll tell you it's my favorite game of all time. But if I'm being honest with myself, when I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, a lot of times I get annoyed. I get annoyed with what I'm doing, and it kind of kills me wanting to play that game again. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been exposed to those flaws. Now, those flaws should be put on Front Street at the end of the day, because that's what we should be doing. We should be talking about the good and the bad. But I kind of don't want to feel like that anymore playing through a game. I kind of want the first time playing through a game to be something that I'm able to sit down, relax, and enjoy. A lot of times these games these days have a very heavy narrative. So you want to make sure that you're focused on the narrative. Because take, for instance, God of War. I played that game on Gimme God of War from the beginning. And I couldn't tell you how many times I played the game, and like in between cutscenes, there's hours upon hours upon hours of doing a certain area or fighting a certain group of enemies over and over because you are getting destroyed. You're getting destroyed. And it's like it breaks that immersion that you have, that flow of the game that you have, because it's hours in between cutscenes. It's hours in between the next time you get to a conversation. And it's like, damn, I don't even remember what the hell was going on in the game. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like I'll enjoy the overall package more if I'm just playing on like a normal difficulty setting. But I love the challenge of playing the game on a harder difficulty setting. So I'm having like a tough time kind of figuring out where I'm going to go moving forward in that aspect. I really do think I'll probably just end up playing games on normal and then playing them over again immediately right after. But when I think about that, it's like, damn, do I have the time to be beating these games multiple times? And that also leads me to play a game on the hardest difficulty, because I don't know if I'm going to have the time to like play a game over again. It's like I just want to kind of get the hardest experience out the way now, because I might not get a chance to come back to this game at a later date to play it on that harder experience. So it's kind of like a battle that I'm having right now, but I kind of want to get you guys' opinion in the comments. I want you guys to let me know, where do you typically play a game, what difficulty setting, and why? Why do you play it? If you play it on normal, why do you play it on normal? If you play it on the hardest difficulty, why do you play it there? If you play it on easy, shit, I don't judge, you know what I mean? Just don't tell me you a beast, but just don't tell me you a beast if you play it on easy. But if that's what you want to do to get the most enjoyment out of a game, because at the end of the day, we play these games for our enjoyment. You do what you do to get the most fun out of a game. So I just wanted to know what difficulty set you guys play on. Just a quick video I wanted to do. Let me know down in the comment section. Like I said, rate the video. I said comment already. Damn what I'm talking about. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And of course, I'll catch y'all in my next video. Peace.